We are on the road against the Undead. Peak sitting on a 9-6 record. Jiggle Beansniff will be on the mound with a 1-0 record and a 5.63 ERA. Facing off against Ahmad Chen for the Undead. No decisions, a .71 ERA and a .95 whip. Peaks will bat first. In this one, being the visiting team, Kanga Trang will be the first batter. And she will be facing Ahmad Chen. Oh, that was right down the middle. And there is a line drive right to Yellington at third. That's one away. As Jimmy Pootstink steps in, one out here in the inning, nobody aboard. And his former teammate, Muleballs, makes a bad throw to first, and Pootstink reaches on an error. Trindle at the plate now, one away and one on. And it is 1-2 on Trindle. Just protecting the zone with that one, a bouncer to Muleballs. And that'll result in an inning-ending double play. No runs, no hits, but they get one on an error. And we head to the Undead half of the first with no score. Chuck Baloney is going to lead it off. Beansniff is ready to face his first batter. And delivers strike one. And the 0-1 pitch is also a strike. 0-2 pitch coming to Baloney. Beansniff winds and fires. And it's hit off the barrel of the bat into left field. Glandis is there to make the catch. And that'll bring up Shelly Fisher. 288 her average this year. And Beansniff delivers strike one to the young center fielder. 1-1 the count. And strike two as the curveball is right over there. The 1-2. Try to get her to chase. She's not biting. The 2-2 is a strike three called. First strikeout of the game for Beansniff, his 11th of the year. And he will face Canopy Tamayo with a 286 average this year, but no home runs, no RBIs. Has not contributed much to his team thus far. And this is hit on the ground. That'll be a base hit. And that's what I get for talking about him not contributing. He contributes. Here's Yauman Yellington, runner at first base with two down, and that's a base hit back. Oh, dear. And I got my thumb kind of twisted up on the controller there, which means that is going to be an easy triple, maybe an inside-the-park home run. It is an inside-the-park home run as Trindle misplays that badly in center field. And here's the Peaks' old catcher, Carl Hugecock, batting against them here. And hitting this one hard to center field. He didn't do much of that as a Peak, but there's a home run for him here. As a member of the Undead team. This one going 413 feet. His second of the year. And the Undead on the board first. 3-0. They had a 2-run inside the park home run and then a regular old outside the park home run for another run. And a third home run in the inning. Back-to-back they go off of Beansniff, who can't be feeling good. That's Reddier's second of the year. And all of this happening in the bottom of the first inning with two outs. The pitch from Beansniff is out to center field, and that one will be an out. And that'll end the inning. But the Undead get 4 in the bottom of the first, and now the Peaks playing from behind. Still lots of ball game left. And here's Fat Fuck. He will take high for ball one. And lifts that one into right field. A little looping single there. But they all look the same in the box score. Fat Fuck is aboard for Glower Mush. And this is hit high and deep right center field. Looks like it'll be playable, and Fisher makes the catch. And that is out number 1 here in the top of the second. Gladys Glandis will step in, batting .458 on the year. This her first at bat of the day. And the pitch is high, ball 1. Ball 2 just off the plate away, 2-0 now. And that's a well-hit ball into center field, but Fisher is fast and makes the snag. 2 down as Downvote steps up.
Number 34.
Runner at first and 2 away as Downvote takes ball 1 inside. And that one is high, 2-0 now. Okay, apparently that was a strike. It's 2-1. And there it is, 2-2. And there's a base hit back up the middle. So a 2-out single puts runners at first and second as Spike Dingus will step in here to try and make something happen here in the top of the second for the Peaks. And he gets one on the ground to Mule Balls. That's going to end the inning over at first base. And we head to the bottom of the second now. Undead still up 4-0. And a former Peak at the plate, Goron Mule Balls, takes strike 1 from Jiggle Bean Sniff. It's almost as if a lunatic named some of these people. It's 0-2 now on Mule Balls. And that is fouled back behind the plate. And another 0-2 pitch coming. Back to the mound, Bean Sniff throws to Pootstink, and they get the out at first. Here's Ahmad Chen. No batting average this year for the starting pitcher. And he hits it right back to the glove of Bean Sniff for out number 2. And we'll go back to the top of the Undead order, Chuck Baloney at the plate. And he takes strike 1. Check swing just missed the zone with the high fastball there. The 1-1 is grounded outside of third base and foul. The 1-2. Another foul ball and another 1-2 pitch coming as Bean Sniff will send in the slider and get another foul ball out of it. 1-2, still the count on Baloney. And this one is popped up, but it's going to stay in play. Fat Fuck drifting back and makes the catch to end the inning. No further damage done. We head to the top of the third. Peaks coming to the plate, trailing by 4 runs. It'll be Bean Sniff, Trang, and Pootstink batting for the Peaks. And Bean Sniff with a little blooper lobster gets underneath it. And that'll take us back to the top of the Peaks order and Kanga Trang. She takes ball 1 from Chen. And that is going to be through there for a base hit. Fisher cuts it off and holds Trang to a single there. But it is a 1-out base hit for Trang, and Jimmy Pootstink will step in. First pitch misses high and away. It's 1-0. And that is well hit into left field, and that'll get down. The runners are moving. Trang going to try for home, and the throw is going to be late. The Peaks get a run on the board. An RBI double from Pootstink there. That'll bring up Gerp Trindle. And Trindle sends it back through the middle. Taking the turn at third, but thinking better of it is Pootstink. Runners at the corners now with 1 out. As Bob Fatfuck steps in, 1 for 1 today with a single. .528 his average on the year. And halfway through the season, I would say that is a pretty strong average to be maintaining. Little pop-up. And that'll be an easy out for the third baseman, Yellington. And Glower Mush will step up now. Runners at the corners, 2 away. And that is inside for ball 1. And Mush hits this one into the air, right center field, but a little shallow. And Fisher makes the catch to end the inning, but the Peaks get one. We head to the bottom of the third. Undead up 4-1. And coming to the plate, Shelly Fisher will be the leadoff batter facing Jiggle Beansniff on the mound. And the first pitch she sees goes right back up the middle, base hit. Here's Canopy Tamayo. The curveball falls across the plate, strike one. The 0-1 to Tamayo is strike two. Pretty good pitching from Beansniff here. Runner goes, ball hit into the air, and it drops for a base hit. Runner trying for third, and in there. Runners at the corners now with nobody out as Yauman Yellington steps in. And Beansniff working the bottom of that zone, looking for a ground ball that they can maybe get the runner at home with. That is fouled away. 2-2 the pitch, or 2-2 the count. And here's the pitch. Another foul ball. It remains 2-2 as Yellington is wasting a lot of pitches. And the count now runs full. The pitch from Beansniff is foul again. We're going to have another payoff pitch coming to Yellington. And this is hit to Mush. Over to second for one. To first. Didn't get him. The run will score. And it's 5-1 in favor of the Undead. As Hugecock steps to the plate, he's already got a home run today. This one is hit hard as well, but Trindle is there to pull this one in for out number 2. And Yup Reddier is at the plate. And there's a line drive. Trang, Johnny on the spot, and makes the catch. Kanga on the spot. It's 5-1 as we head to the top of the fourth inning. Peaks down by 4 again. And the bottom third of the order coming up. Here's Gladys Glandis to lead it off. Her average 440 on the year in fairly limited action. Her being in a shuttle platoon with Vanderhiggs behind the plate. But here's a high fly ball left center field. Back to the track is Fisher and makes the catch. And that'll bring up Cindy Downvote, who had a single her first at bat. And fouls this one off the end of the bat and into the seats near left field. The 0-1 is outside. 1-1 the count. And strike two. Here's the 1-2 to Downvote. And it's way high. Even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And this is popped into the air, right field. It goes about a half-mile high and comes down into the glove of Reddier. And that'll bring Spike Dingus up to the dish. Nobody aboard, 2 down. And Dingus swings real late. 1-1 the count now. Off his hands, bouncing ball, mule balls with the play. That ends the inning. And we head to the bottom of the fourth. Undead leading by 4 as Ballstein Lobster comes in and swings at the first pitch he sees and misses. 0-1. That is fouled away. 0-2 now. The count on Lobster. Struck him out swinging. Threw the high cheese right by him. And that's 1 away. Goran Muleballs will step in and break his bat while popping it up. Dingus makes the catch. Playing at his old position. Here's Ahmad Chen, the pitcher. Still no batting stats. And still none as he grounds to Fatfuck, who barehands and throws to first to end the inning. We head to the top of the 5th. Peaks coming to the plate and needing to do some work, down by 4. The pitcher will lead it off, Jiggle Beansniff. We're going to let him stay in here. Not sure why. He's not really looking that great. 1-2 coming to Bean Sniff, and he pops that one back. It remains 1-2. And this is popped up into the field of play over by second base. Mule Balls is there and makes the catch. One away for Kanga Trang.
Number 17.
Strike one to Kanga. And that is a foul into the right field seats. Fly ball right field. Reddier has it. And that's 2 down as Jimmy Pootstink steps up and pops this one up. A bad swing at a bad pitch with a bad result, as that'll end the inning, and we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Halfway through the game, the Peaks are behind by 4 runs
Now batting, the first baseman,
to the Undead.
number 39.
And here's Chuck Baloney, the leadoff man for the Undead. And he hits this one into foul territory. Fat Fuck coming over and dives for no good reason. And the 0-2. Just missing there with the high fastball and almost got him to chase it anyway. Another 1-2 is off the pitcher to Pootstink, back to the pitcher covering, and they get the out at first. Tricky play there. Shelly Fisher will step in. There's 1 down in the inning, nobody aboard for the young center fielder. And that is strike 2, a pretty good pitch from Bean Sniff there, as he nibbles at the edges. And there's a called strike 3, another strikeout recorded by Bean Sniff, his 3rd of the day. And he faces Canopy Tamayo. Line drive right field. Trang coming over, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. We head to the top of the 6th. The Peaks need to get working. They trail by 4. Gerp Trindle
The center field,
will lead it off here.
number 12.
And he will hit this one hard into left center field. Will it drop? Yes, it will. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. A leadoff double for Trindle there. And that will bring Bob Fatfuck to the plate.
Baseman, number
1 for 2 today with a single. Runner at second base here with nobody out. And that is ball 1. Ball 2 a little bit high. Fatfuck with a good eye there. And he hits this one hard into left field. Tamayo with an incredible sliding catch. And that is 1 away.
now batting,
And Glower Mush will step in.
number 15.
And she'll lay down a bunt. Nobody expecting that. The runner moves over to third.
Now batting,
Peaks playing a little small ball.
number 5.
Gladys Glandis at the plate now with 2 away and a runner at third. And this is well hit to left field. Is it going to go? No, it's off the top of the wall, but the run scores. And Cindy Downvote is up now. 2 down, but a run in. It's 5-2. And she fouls that pitch away. And the 0-2 incoming. And that's popped up behind the plate. Will it make the screen? Yes, it will. Another 0-2. And this is a fly ball into the infield. Mule Balls comes in to make the catch. So the Peaks get 1 back. They trail by 3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. And Yalman Yellington at the plate. He is on fire and juiced. And he takes strike 1 from Jiggle Bean Sniff to start this at bat. And he's quickly behind 0-2. They climb the ladder on him. He fists it out into right field. Trang is there to make the catch. And that'll bring up Carl Hugecock. And he hits a ground ball to Fatfuck all the way across the diamond for out number 2. And that'll bring Yup Reddier to the plate. 2 away, nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th, the Undead on top by 3. And there is a base hit through the left side of the infield. Another 2-out single for the Undead. A lot of their scoring in this game has happened with 2 outs. We have a pinch runner. Reddier is going to come out of the game, and Reynolds is going to come in to pinch run. And we will keep an eye on him. Throw to first, and he is back. The pitch. Runner goes. Oh, and they should have had him there. 1-1 the count now, with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Lobster hits a ground ball up the middle. Dingus scoops and fires, and that'll be out number 3. And that'll take us to the top of the 7th inning. And the Peaks will send Dingus, Beansniff, and Trang to the plate. Dingus will lead it off. We will most likely see a pinch hitter for the pitcher spot, which is due up next. 2 balls to Dingus, and it's 3-0 now. And Dingus taking all the way. Let's strike 1 go by. And he will take his base. That is ball 4. And Beansniff is at the plate. And we will have a pinch hitter for Beansniff. And it will be Tina Passme stepping in to face the right-handed pitcher with a runner at first, nobody out. And this is a ground ball to Yellington, to Mule Balls, to Baloney. And that is 2 outs on the double play. Hello, Supreme Cycle. How are you, my good friend? Welcome to the stream. Very nice to see you. Kanga Trang at the plate with 2 outs here. And she pops one up right out in front of the plate. And that'll be out number 3. And that is going to take us to our 7th inning stretch.
It's a beautiful day for a ball game today.
All right, we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Undead coming to the plate. They're leading by a score of 5-2. We have a new pitcher in for the Peaks. It's Ox Slipperton, appearing in his 2nd game in a row. But we went through a lot of pitchers in the last game, so not a lot of choices here. And he is out ahead of Mule Balls by a count of 0-2. And there's a ground ball to Dingus. And Dingus throws to Pootstink. That'll be out number 1. And Paris Bell will step in, batting 200 on the year. She bats here with nobody aboard and 1 out. And the first pitch is over for a strike. The 0-1 just misses inside. And that is ball 1. Here's the 1-1 to Bell. Hit on the ground. Mush charges and just makes the throw to gun down the speedy runner heading up first base there. Chuck Baloney at the plate. And he will take strike 1 from Slipperton. And it is 0-2 on Baloney. And he pops this one straight behind the plate. Downvote has a beat on it and makes the catch. That'll end the inning. We head to the top of the 8th now. Peaks trailing by 3 and coming to the plate. Pootstick, Trindle, and Fatfuck will be the scheduled batters. And here is Pootstink to lead it off. A strike at the knees there. And there's a hard hit ball out to center field to the track. And Fisher makes the catch. 1 step onto the warning track there. That'll bring up Gerp Trindle, who has a double and a single today. And he will take the first pitch off the plate inside for ball 1. That one misses as well. 2-0. And a swing and a miss on a probably ball 3 there. Oh, and that was definitely ball 3. The 2-2 pitch coming. And that's a ground ball to Mule Balls. He was protecting the zone there, but it results in out number 2. And here is Fatfuck. He's 1 for 3 with a single today. 514 his average on the year. And 9 home runs. Somehow that was a strike. Maybe a little frustration from Fatfuck there as he goes down and shatters his bat. picking that one off the dirt. We head to the bottom of the 8th now. Undead leading 5-2.
The center fielder.
Shelly Fisher at the plate now. Oh, and she likes low pitches, so let's keep it high. And that is popped up middle of the infield. Slipperton waves everybody off and makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, the left,
Canopy Tamayo at the plate now
23.
as Slipperton delivers strike 1 with a nice curveball that drops right through the zone there. And the forkball is over for strike 2. And a little popper. Pootstink is there, makes the play. And that'll be 2 away. Bars. Here's Yauman Yellington. Has a home run. A 3-run shot today, his only hit. And he takes ball 1 just out of the zone. And this is hit on the ground. A base hit out to right field with 2 outs.
Now batting,
As Carl Hugecock will step in.
41.
2 outs and a runner at first for the catcher. And we expect the runner to be going. We're going to check on him. Back in time. The 0-1 is low. And it's 1-1 now. Foul ball up the third base line. It's 1-2. Runner goes, and they struck him out. Top of the 9th inning now. Last chance for the Peaks to come back in this one. They trail by 3 here.
Batting, the short
And they have Glower Mush leading it off. Mush, the number 5 hitter in the lineup, lets the first pitch go by for ball 1. And that one is low as well. 2-0. And the 3-0. Mush is taking all the way and takes strike 1 right down the middle. And there's the free base. So Mush gets a leadoff walk
now batting,
and stands at first as Glandis steps in. The pitch from Friendly. This is well hit. Right center field, high in the air. And that is going to be caught by Fisher right at the warning track. And that's 1 down. Cindy Downvote at the plate.
number
The Peaks need 3 runs to keep this game going. And that is strike 1 at the knees. Ball 1 there. Top of the zone. And we're down to our last out. Spike Dingus will bat with 2 away and a runner at first. And he will swing very late. And the 0-1 is driven to right center field. Will this make it over the wall? It will not. It'll bounce up against the wall, though, and that's going to be enough to score 1 run. An RBI double there. And it's 5-3.
batting, the pitcher.
That means the tying run is at the plate, and we want that to be Kid Presentable. Runner at second, 2 away. And there's a line drive off the bat of Presentable. A 2-run pinch hit home run to tie the game here in the top of the 9th inning. Big KP comes off the bench and does his job with aplomb. That's his first of the year. Is it really? Wow. And he makes the score 5-5 here in the top of the 9th inning.
Batting, the right
And the
fielder,
Peaks have life.
number 17.
Kanga Trang at the plate. Would love to put her team ahead here. But instead she will pop it up to shallow left center field. We're going to head to the bottom of the 9th inning. And Bubba Goofnarb is going to come in to try and shut down the Undead here in the bottom of the 9th and take this one to extra innings, where the Peaks have a chance to pull out another come-from-behind victory. The first pitch is fouled off. Bente Bullseye at the plate here. 115 his average on the year with a home run and 4 RBIs. And the 0-2 to him is hit on the ground to the right side. Pootstink will toss to Goofnarb covering. And that's one away. Here's Rod Friendly.
Number 44.
And ball one to Friendly there. Swing and a miss on an outside fastball. And it's 1-1. The pitch is over for a strike. It's 1-2 now, as Goofnarb has been hitting his spots just about perfectly. And there's a ground ball, weakly hit off the end of the bat. And Fat Fuck throws him out at first. That's 2 down now. Here in the bottom of the ninth, Goron Muleballs is the last hope for the Undead to end this game right here. And that's not going to do it. That is going to be an infield hit, as it kept switching which fielder I was controlling, which was not cool. Here's Paris Bell. She takes strike one. She's got a runner at first now, but 2 down in the inning. And Goofnarb, trying to send this one to extra frames, is up 1-2 on Bell. Ooh, she wanted to swing at that real bad. Here's the 2-2. And she didn't swing at that one. That is strike 3. That'll end the inning. We head to the top of the 10th, and the Peaks coming to the plate. It's going to be the heart of the order. Pootstink, Trindle, and Fat Fuck at the plate here in the 10th inning. And that was an ill-advised swing by Pootstink there, as he got a little impatient. And 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 10th. Here's Grip Trindle.
Number 12.
Trindle will take inside for ball 1. And a line drive, but right at the shortstop, Bell, who makes the play for out number 2. And here's Fat Fuck at the plate. And that is a ball. And that is a pretty well hit ball right there. That is going to roll to the wall. And Fat Fuck is at second with 2 away here in the top of the 10th. And that'll bring up Glower Mush, 0 for 2 with a walk today. A base hit will put her Peaks on top. And she hits this one high and deep to left center field, but not deep enough, as Fisher hauls it in. And we go to the bottom of the 10th. It'll be the top of the Undead order. Baloney, Fisher, and Tamayo. And here is Chuck Baloney.
Number 39.
Shattered his bat, rolls the ball out to Goofnarb. The barrel of the bat goes farther than the ball. And that's out number 1. As Shelly Fisher will step in, looking for a low pitch, so we'll work her up and away. Or up and in. The 1-0 is hit hard to left field. Glandis there, and that's 2 down.
Now batting the left.
Here's Canopy Tamayo
Number 23.
with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 10th inning. No runners on base. And 1-1 is the count on Tamayo. Now it's 1-2 as he watches that one go by. The 1-2 pitch is fouled off. We will have another one coming. Here's the next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. Fat Fuck dives, cuts it off. The throw in time. What a throw from Fat Fuck across the diamond. Great play on the hot corner there by the Peaks. We head to the top of the 11th now. Peaks coming to the plate. We're tied at 5.
Now batting the left fielder. Number 5.
And here is Gladys Glandis. Batting in the number 6 spot. And when your 6th spot batter has a .429 average halfway through the season, you've been doing a few things right. And she does something right here and sends the ball through the infield. And that'll be a base hit off the end of the bat. Leadoff runner aboard
The catcher.
for the Peaks here in the top of the 11th. And downvote at the plate. A deep fly ball here. And Fisher pulls it in for out number 1.
Now
And
batting
Spike
the
Dingus,
second baseman.
who has doubled and walked today and driven in a run, Looks to drive in another one here with one away and a runner at first. Pretty good contact, but he sends that one foul down the first base line. It's 0-1. And a little bouncer up the middle. Bell has it to second for one, to first for two, and that'll end the inning. We're going to head to the bottom of the 11th now as Gufnarb continues to work and puts strike one over the corner there to Yellington. And that's hit hard up the middle. Mush knocks it down. May have saved an extra base hit there, but doesn't get the out. And Hugecock will step in with a runner at first, a very fast runner at first. And the runner goes, and no chance there, as she is too good of a runner. The count 0-1. 1-1 now on Hugecock as they try to keep the ball down. Looking for a ground ball here. The pitch is hit on a line out to left field. Glandis has it and throws back into second to keep the runner there. Runner still at second, but now one away as Bente Bullseye steps in. And it's 1-1 on Bullseye. Fooled him badly with the fastball there. He swings about a month late. And it's 1-2. Weekly hit back to the mound. And that is going to be a foul ball. We're going to have another 0-2 pitch coming to Friendly. And they go way inside and he chases it. Struck him out. We head to the top of the 12th now. Peaks still tied with the Undead at 5 apiece. Gufnarb is going to lead it off. Is he? No, he's not. He's going to have a seat. Dash Riprock, the shortstop, is going to come in to pinch hit. And he will take strike one on the inside corner. And there's a fly ball left field. Not very good use of a pinch hit appearance there, as that is out number one. Here's Kanga Trang. Come on, Kanga. Work your magic. Ball one, as that is below the knees. A little late with the swing, strike one. And a little late with that one, too. 1-2 coming. And got right on top of that one, but it's hit right at Fisher. And that'll be out number two. And here's Jimmy Pootstink to try and get the Peaks on the board here in the 12th inning. This is a fly ball to right center field. That's not going to do it, as Bullseye comes over, makes the catch, and ends the inning. And Brick Laserman is going to come in here in the bottom of the 12th, facing Mule Balls as his first batter, and he delivers ball one. Curveball's over for a strike. 1-1 the count on Mule Balls. And there's a little ground ball. Dingus should have it. Barehanded play. And throws him out. Paris Bell at the plate with one down here in the bottom of the 12th inning. Tie game. And Weekly hit. Laserman handles this one himself. And that's two away. And here is Chuck Baloney. And that's going to be through for a base hit. Glandis will run it into second. So a runner aboard now with two down as Fisher steps in. She likes low pitches, so she's not going to get any. As they work the top part of the zone. 1-1 the count on Fisher. And they continue to work her up and in. And it is 3-1 now on Fisher. Gave her a low pitch, and she hit it out into right field. So two runners aboard now. The good news is there's a force at any base. The bad news is Canopy Tamayo is up, and he's 2 for 5 today with a couple of singles. A single could win the game for the Undead if it's deep enough. This one, there will be a throw at the plate, and the Undead win. Walk-off single. The Peaks lose heartbreakingly in the bottom of the 12th inning. Friendly gets the win for the Undead. Laserman is saddled with the loss as he gave up that last run. Not really his fault. Yellington, Presentable, and Readier are your 3 stars. So the Peaks drop one there. They're going to fall to 9 and 7. Is that right? Yeah, 9 and 7.